everyone, it's a blessing to be with you again at Eat Good TV. I have a very special recipe. If you need to lose weight and you don't want to have like patty with the flour crust, you can always use plantain to make your crust. It's looking so beautiful and delicious. I prep everything. I peel the plantain and I open the ackee and I put some hot water over the ackee into a strainer and just let it drain. And the saltfish is over here. I just pick up the saltfish. I didn't cook it. Why I didn't cook it is because it's gonna cook in the oven. Because I am making patty with plantain as the crust on the outside. I'm trying to get away from the flour a little bit, you know, the white flour. So I just put some whole wheat flour to hold the plantain crust. So it's ackee and saltfish with plantain crust. Patties. And I know it's going to be very delicious because I had it before. So I crushed 2 of the plantains, so I'm going to add the next one in. And I'm going to crush this one. So it's 3 plantain. So I'm just going to crush it until it becomes soft. Once it's soft, then we're going to add our flour to the crust. And if you're a person who loves sugar, you can add 1 tablespoon of sugar. But for this one, I'm going to leave out the sugar because the plantain is sweet. So I'm going to leave out the sugar. You know, tell your friend to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment in the box where you're from. And I have to have a shout out, you know, of some people who have been following me for a long time. In my next video, I do a shout out. Because there's some people following me for a long time and they're always commenting. And please watch the ads. The ads help my channel. So please watch the ads. So that's 3 ripe plantain. There are 3 things to use to roll out your dough. If you don't have a rolling pin, so this is a rolling pin, this is a drinking glass, and this is a bottle. So you can use any one of these to roll the dough out. Because growing up in Jamaica, my mother used to use the bottle or a glass. Every Sunday evening, she would make bulla cakes at the local shop. And she would make us, Lord, what it name again? Toto. She would make us delicious toto on Sunday evening, or pudding, or sweet potato pudding. And they don't cut it till Monday morning because they have to wait until it's cold. And let me tell you something, Sunday evening we want to eat it after we have with dinner. But they say, no, you have to wait until Monday morning. Yes, but that was our little thing on Sunday evening. And she always rolled the dough out with the bottle and the glass. Yeah, but now we have, you know, modern time, we have the rolling pin. So I'm going to use the rolling pin to roll out the dough. And then I'm going to cut the dough and fold them and crimp them with a fork. I'm just putting about 2 tablespoons of flour on the counter. So that will be 1. And this would be 2. And I'm just gonna make sure your surface is very clean. Okay, make sure you clean your counter. If you have a piece of board, you wash it off, dry it properly, and just add some flour to it. 2 tablespoons. And then I'm gonna roll the dough and cut it. So this is the dough here. So I'm gonna flatten it out and I'm gonna roll it and cut it. So you just flatten it out and then you just roll. You just roll it out as thin as you can get it, and then you're gonna cut it. So we're just gonna flip it as we go. You just roll and flip. Roll and flip. That's it. And you get it as thin and you start cutting them out. you just work the dough. I didn't add any salt to the dough, but you can add a tablespoon of sugar and a teaspoon of salt. Okay, I didn't add any of those to the dough, but you can add that to the dough. Just flip it around. And that should be good enough to start cutting your dough. Okay. You're just gonna take this and make your dough. You're just gonna take this and cut your dough. You're just gonna cut. So that's one. You're just gonna drop it out, right? So we're gonna fill it with the arm. That's one there. And we just knead again, and we just roll again. So you just do it until it's finished, okay? Knead and roll until you finish. So I'm gonna do them, and I'm gonna cut them all out, and I'll be right back. We are gonna fill our scoop with the ackee and the saltfish. So here's the ackee and saltfish. So we're just gonna put some in the center. We're just gonna fill it. I'm just gonna put a scoop of ackee and saltfish in the center. Not too much. We don't want it spew out, but we're gonna put enough to fold so we can have our nice, delicious plantain with ackee and saltfish patty. Then we're gonna fold it. We're gonna fold it like this. So I just don't want to show you. You're just gonna fold it. And then when you fold it, then you're gonna crimp it. Just make sure you push it inside, so it's, you know, like inside. So it's nice and inside. It's not coming over the edge. Then you're just gonna crimp it. You're just gonna use a fork to just crimp the edge. Just use a fork to crimp the edge. And that's like closing it so it don't spew out. And you just continue doing them all like this. You know, just make sure the ackee is inside, the ackee and the saltfish is inside of it. So when I finish them all, I'm gonna come back and place them in the tray and preheat your oven at 350 degrees. In the egg wash, I'm just gonna add a little salt, like about a teaspoon of salt in the egg wash. So I just add a teaspoon of salt in the egg wash. So I'm gonna just put some egg wash on it now. So it's ready for the oven, and the oven is preheating at 350 degrees. So it's all ready for the oven. I just placed on some parchment sheet and it is ready for the oven. And this is 2 eggs here. I just put some egg wash on it and add a little salt to the egg wash. And this is just my little leftover. Leftover dough. And just add in the egg wash, and I'm gonna bake it for 30 minutes. Wow, it's still hot. Let me have a taste of this goodness. I'm gonna break this one. Let me have a taste of this goodness. Looking all good and looking all delicious. Wow, look at it. You can see it. Wow, it's looking all delicious. I'm gonna eat some now. I can eat ackee every day. Oh, I love ackee. It's so good, delicious. You could sweeten up your crust though. Sweeten up the crust more. I don't put any sugar in the crust, but you could put like at least 4 tablespoons of sugar in the crust. If you like it sweet. If you like a very sweet crust, at least 4 tablespoons of sugar or more. If you like more sugar, you put more sugar. And add some salt. Add a tablespoon of salt. But the plantain is very soft. So good. So good. My sister have a freezer full of ackee down in Jamaica. I'll go down there now just to eat it. That's how I love ackee. Someone was coming to visit, and the person didn't get to. Someone was coming to visit, but the person didn't get to her to pick up the ackee. So good. You're gonna love this one. So good. And you don't have to put whole wheat flour. You can put white flour. You have to put the whole wheat. So I'm trying to stay from the white flour. For a while, you know. So delicious. So good. Delicious, delicious, delicious. Bye from Eat Good TV. Love you. Wish you all the best. Bye.